You guys are crazy. You're crazy.
Everyone said that Portugal is hot in the summer, and it was hot, even in spring, even up north. But near Nazaré, on the coast, all bets of weather predictability were off. The majority of our morning walks were cold, wet, and foggy. Even the terroir here seemed more like we imagined the Scottish Highlands to look like than Portugal's Silver Coast.
Beautiful sunny day in paradise.
There was rain too. Luckily, we had appropriate clothing for rain and cold. And as we spent last winter in beautiful, sweltering Mexico, we were quite okay with these unexpected Scottish mornings. At times, the morning fog was so thick that the great Atlantic beside us wasn't even visible. Then the sun would peek out, and it would get almost hot enough to swim. Later, the clouds would close in, winds would pick up, and thunder and lightning would clap and flash. The Atlantic seemed to enjoy variety in its weather systems, and we were discovering new creatures and plant life every day on this ever-changing coastline. The dunes were deceivingly simple at first glance, but the more we looked, the more we became captivated by the breadth and diversity of life here.
We decided first on our agenda was to get our NIF numbers.
It's a foggy day today, and we're off to try our luck at getting an NIF number.
Our first encounter with real Portuguese bureaucracy, and we will see how that goes. Well,
We've got an NIF.
step one.
It was so easy.
Yeah, so chill.
They were so nice to us.
Yeah. Well done.
Well done.
We celebrated our success with a dinner party. Megan and the kids had steak.
Swell. Do you want steak? Or do you want steak? Which is it? I've got one or the other. You're gonna have to choose. Take this.
Shark attack. Shark attack.
Next, we tried our luck at getting a bank account, but we were unsuccessful.
We were near Batala, a town with a Gothic monastery that took 15 architects over a century to build. We were enchanted by the spectrums of light cast on the marble floor by the heavy, thick stained glass above. The majesty of this building was breathtaking.
It was hard not to feel grounded with these two. They'd wake us up every morning at 5 a.m. begging for breakfast, then come back to bed for more snuggles. We'd head out on our morning walk after we'd had our coffee, and we'd always see an interesting boat on the ocean or some other curiosity that we hadn't seen before.
Party.
Are you partying?
Then we would get our work done and go to town if we had occasion to. Then dinner and more exploring the dunes, followed by more snuggles. We had a good routine here, governed largely by the dog's zest for outdoor time and play, which saved us from burning out trying to get too much work done.
Very good mouth in my face.
He just wants to love you.
There's so much love.
They enforced this routine with such vigor that we nicknamed them the Scrumption Police.
Not the face.
Though at times we did have to set some boundaries. Is Saturday for pedicures? That's so nice.
No! I said, please don't.
We spent more time in Nazare trying to sort out new phone plans and land a bank account, which was seemingly impossible. Every time we would go to the bank with pages of documents showing all the information we had been told we needed to open an account from that institution, a new demand would arise.
It was as if we were trying to rob the bank, not invest our money with it. A teller finally took mercy on us and hinted at the reason for the ever-changing list of documents necessary for opening a bank account.
Suffices to say that it was due to many foreigners laundering money through Portuguese bank accounts. Opening an account was not going to be easy.
But we also got some good news. When we were getting ready to leave Canada, the sale of our truck fell through. We were weary of this happening again, so we asked our friend Fiddles if he would find us a buyer and sell our truck for a small cut. He said yes, and we weren't surprised, as he's steadfastly been there for us over the years. We were so relieved and grateful to leave the truck in his hands and jump on a plane. And we just got final confirmation that he sold it. So now we can start looking for a car to buy.
Straightening my hair because that's not cool. Inevitably, on any path you choose, you'll hit snags, get stuck, or just run out of energy. Often the determined response to that pause is to try to force the situation to completion. But paths, plans, and life do not always bend to our will. The energy spent toward trying to control the things that we cannot is wasted. On the other hand, acceptance of what is can free up time and space for opportunities to arise. And often because of that openness, you're carried to a better place than you originally were trying to get to.
Our time was coming to an end at Naza and Swell. We were planning our next moves, a trip through central Portugal, then up the coast all the way back to Porto to return the Panda. We had a list of possible long-term rentals to check out along the way. So, to catch up, we've been in Portugal for about a month and a half. And we started in Porto, we went to the Douro Valley, and then we went back to Porto and we went to Garage. And then we tootled on down and ended up in Nazare. And we've been here for a month almost. And it's been wonderful. The food has been incredible. The people are incredible. The landscape is incredible.
Yeah, so we're in São Martinho de Porto, which is like a small, tiny rural area away from Nazare, but it's really close, like 10 minutes by car. So we spent most of our time in this lovely house. It's a house that We signed up for a house sitting app, and we're kind of dog sitting, which is really great for us because we love to have sweet little animals around. And we've just been using our time. It was a 3-week span, which then got extended to almost a month. And so we've been using that time to try and start chipping away at the bureaucracy part of this. So we've tried opening a bank account at 2 different places, not successful yet. We have successfully obtained our NIF numbers, which is like a social security number. We've also so far failed at getting our NISS numbers, which is like another branch of NIF, a social security style thing. And what else? We've started shopping for cars. We're going now on a trip for 10 days, kind of a different place every night, going east towards Spain, hitting the rest of the central area kind of that we've missed so far. And these are all the places that we're looking to live. So we've got a few long-term rentals to look at while we go through that. And we're hoping we find something that we like. We're really hoping for an extra bedroom so friends and family can come visit, but hopefully we'll find a home before long anyway. We've also, this area has been really nice. We've been walking the dogs every morning. It's just kind of sand dunes right over the Atlantic. The weather's been crazy. We're probably about to head into some really hot summer, but it's been quite, I mean, it's warm today and we have this lovely pool, which we haven't used very much. It's been quite foggy and wet and rainy and thunderstorm, but we've been really happy with that because we did spend our Canadian winter in Mexico. So
yeah,
it's been really nice, and we've just been doing work, so it's kind of nice to have a reason to stay in and stare at a computer screen. You're not missing it as much, which has been good.
It's been really mild temperature anyway, like throughout all of that crazy weather. It's, you know, we've not had more than a sweater on.
Warm.
It's been warm and lovely.
And the rest of Portugal was a lot warmer than we expected.
Yeah.
And a lot more hilly. Oh my goodness. Porto just blew our socks off with all the hills. We're turned into mountain goats. We're working off all of our bread and cheese and beer. So that's probably a good thing.
Indeed.
Yeah. And we head off tomorrow. We're going to really miss these little dogs that we have grown to love.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully we find the best stuff. Oh, we're also going to visit a friend of Neil's from when he was a kid who bought a quinta 6 years ago near Monsanto, so quite close to Spain. And that's...
We're really excited to explore the interior, the central regions that we've been house hunting within to see which areas speak to us. Good exploration.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
That's it. We like the north, and we like all the central that we've seen so far, which is only down to about Viseu. But we like it better than the coast so far. So
that's true.
Neil surprised me with a night at the orchestra. It was in Alcobaça, at Portugal's oldest monastery. The acoustics were phenomenal. We could feel the music in every cell of our bodies.
Then our sit was over, and our hosts were helping us pack.
Take him to your auntie. Show her what you got. He's helping me organize.
We would miss them, but we were heartened from our time together. We set off on our trip with faith that everything will continue to unfold as it is meant to.
Just my little buddy.
Did that horrible vacuum come out?
He's traumatized.
Oh man. I'm sorry.
He's safe now.
Too much? Is sleeping time? It's time to sleep.